The SNP could be their own worst enemy as internal divisions threaten their hopes of making Scotland independent, a polling expert warned. Nicola Sturgeon's party has pushed for a second independence referendum in the aftermath of the 2016 referendum. The majority of Scotland voted Remain, and the SNP wants to take the country back into the EU as an independent nation. Support for independence has enjoyed a sustained boost in recent months. A survey by pollsters Ipsos Mori found that 58% of those who said they were likely to vote in an independence referendum would vote yes while 42% would opt for no. The SNP appear to be in a strong position, but internal divisions still persist within the party as some Scottish nationalists grow impatient with the leadership. Polling expert Sir John Curtis warned in July that this could prove costly for Ms. Sturgeon. He said that the nationalist movement in Scotland, being effectively organised by one party, has provided an advantage over the fragmented unionist side, which he said had been a fundamental weakness of the No campaign in 2014. But he warned that if SNP fractures were to widen, history could repeat itself. Mr. Curtis said, "The brutal truth, it seems to me, is that the biggest risk the SNP face to the realisation of their ambitions are their own internal divisions." Obviously, Nicola Sturgeon will face the difficulties of the handling of the Alex Salmond affair, and there is a reasonable debate to be had about what are you going to do if you get an overall majority and the UK government does still say no. I suspect Sturgeon will be wise at some point to say a little bit more about that, but she's obviously determined at the moment to say, "I'm just not talking about independence at all." As rows within the party threaten to derail the independence push, some Scottish nationalists have directed blame at the First Minister. After the UK's general election in December, Ms. Sturgeon pleaded for more patience from Scottish nationalists, saying to pretend that there are shortcuts or clever wheezes that can magically overcome the obstacles we face would be to do the independence cause a disservice. Popular and influential pro-independence website, Wings Over Scotland, announced at the time it would stop posting until Ms. Sturgeon was gone in an article titled "The Betrayer."